Would you rather face a grizzly bear one-on-one than a packed concert on a Saturday night? Congratulations, your brain is more perceptive than average. What the masses call a great vibe, your mind decodes for what it truly is, a sensory hellscape that everyone else is too numb to notice. No, you aren't antisocial, and you're certainly not fragile. It's actually the exact opposite. Imagine the scene. It's Saturday night. Your phone buzzes. We're all meeting at that new spot downtown. The energy is insane. You walk in, it's wall-to-wall people, and immediately you lose your footing. Not because you don't like having fun, but because your brain just calculated the cost of that vibe and decided bankruptcy isn't worth it. You're not broken, you're not boring, and you're definitely not the problem. Your psychology is just playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Let me break down what's really happening in that beautiful, complicated brain of yours. Number one, your brain has zero chill, and that's actually genius. Most people's brains come with a spam filter. Walk into a crowd, their brain deletes 90% of the input. Imagine a brain that doesn't know how to say ignore. Not that distant laughter, not the flickering light, and certainly not the roar of 17 simultaneous conversations. You aren't just present, you are mapping the invisible. This is sensory processing sensitivity, a state of permanent scanning where every micro-expression and every shift in tone is archived in real time. Where others see a party, you see a high-resolution information bombardment. Music, noise, light, you process it all the time, and with the same unrelenting intensity. Studies confirm that for 20% of us, the brain operates without a sensory exit door. It is a total and permanent immersion in a world that others merely brush against. But what makes this phenomenon truly intense is the computational memory. Your mind doesn't just see, it records every single fragment of this augmented reality, categorizes it, and references it later. That random interaction from 3 weeks ago that nobody else remembers, your brain filed it under possibly relevant and keeps pulling it up for review. It's not overthinking, it's your neural network doing exactly what it was designed to do. Make sense of complex patterns others miss entirely. Here's the wild part. This trait kept humans alive for millennia. While the extroverts were vibing around the campfire, your ancestors were the ones who heard the predator approaching, who noticed the poisonous plant, who sensed danger before it arrived. You're not too much. You're exactly what survival needed. But modern society, it wasn't designed for people who actually pay attention. Number two, you're not antisocial, you're anti-BS. Let's get one thing straight. You don't hate people, you hate the performance. In crowds, everyone's wearing a mask. The I'm having so much fun mask, the I'm totally listening mask, the I'm fine, everything's fine mask, while their eye is literally twitching. And you can see through every single one. It's exhausting. Not because you're judgmental, but because your brain is constantly translating the real conversation happening beneath the words, the body language, the energy, the truth. Nobody's saying out loud, your emotional radar is so finely tuned, you're basically a human lie detector who didn't ask for the job. One study from Cambridge University, psychologists call this high perceptual sensitivity, found that people who prefer solitude score significantly higher in emotional intelligence than their crowd-loving counterparts. Stop telling yourself that you're socially awkward. The truth, you are socially sophisticated. The problem isn't that you don't know how to handle small talk, it's that you refuse to participate in the performance. Where others see networking, you see a hollow stage play. You aren't weird, you have integrity. You'd choose one honest truth at 3 a.m. over 50 masks at a social gala any day. Brain experiences it like chewing on cardboard while everyone else acts like it's a 5-star meal. Your nervous system craves substance, depth, real connection. And when forced to engage in surface-level exchanges, it's like asking a philosopher to get excited about discussing the weather. You're capable of it, sure, but at what cost? Number three, your dopamine system said, nah, I'm good. Here's where your brain gets really interesting. Dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, works. Nobody asks you questions, sitting in a quiet room just thinking. While extroverts need external stimulation to feel alive, you need internal space to access your full operating system. Neuroscientists discover that introverted brains actually have thicker gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for complex thinking and planning. So when you're doing nothing, your brain is actually doing everything: processing, connecting, creating. You're not wasting time. You're composing symphonies completely differently for you. When extroverts walk into a party, their brains throw a dopamine parade, fireworks, confetti, the whole deal. Your brain cricket sounds. Instead of dopamine, your system runs on acetylcholine, a completely different neurotransmitter that rewards introspection, deep focus, and wait for it, being alone. It's not that social situations don't reward you, it's that your brain literally gets its high from different sources. Reading a book at midnight, taking a solo walk where your head while everyone else is listening to elevator music. That's not weird. That's evolutionary brilliance. Number 4, you're basically an emotional Wi-Fi router. Ever walk into a space and immediately know something's wrong, even when everyone's smiling? That's because your brain has what psychologists call mirror neurons on steroids. You don't just observe emotions, you download them. Spend an hour in a crowd and you're not just managing your own feelings. You're accidentally absorbing everyone else's emotional stress, anxiety, excitement, and chaos like some kind of emotional sponge nobody asked to be. It's psychological overload. Your nervous system is trying to process 300 people's emotional data while also remembering to breathe. No wonder you need 3 business days to recover from a 2-hour event. But here's the superpower part. This makes you one of the most emotionally intelligent people in any room. You understand subtext, you read. Between the lines, you sense what people need before they say it. Most people barely understand their own emotions. You're out here understanding everyone's emotions. That's not a curse. That's a gift most people would break under. And finally, number 5, you're not running from life. You're running towards yourself. Society has this weird obsession with equating busy and loud with successful and happy. If you're not at every event, posting every moment, surrounding yourself with people 24/7, they say you're missing out on life. But here's what they don't understand. You've already found what they will spend decades running away from. To you, silence isn't a void, it's clarity. Solitude isn't isolation, it's a meeting with yourself. You aren't missing a thing. You are simply withdrawing from a system that was never designed for those who think and feel in high definition. The most thunderous truths are always born in the quietest rooms. Peace isn't isolation, it's liberation. So the next time someone asks, why don't you go out more? Just remember, they're asking why you don't drain yourself to fit into spaces that were never designed for minds like yours. You're not broken, you're not boring, you're not antisocial. You're just built for depth in a world obsessed with noise. And honestly, that's exactly what makes you fascinating. So tell me, are you team crowds give me life or team-eyed? If you'd also prefer the silence of a cactus over the exhaustion of a concert, let us know in the comments. You aren't the only one who sees the world this way. To keep decoding what lies behind your sensitivity, subscribe and click on the next video. We're going to explore another trait of your personality that might have felt inexplicable until now, but is actually your greatest strength.